Hey guys and girls, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video and another episode of Jurassic Park Season 2. Now quickly, I'm just going to let you guys know that tomorrow's episode will be a major nature video. I know you guys have been looking for, the video to come up recently. I've been kind of holding it off a little bit because I've been, wanting to really work on and power through with the Jurassic Park Season 2, purely because you guys seem to be loving it. It's getting so many views, it's getting over about 100 each time now, which is absolutely insane. We're picking up the subscribers quick and fast. It's awesome, guys. I'm so appreciative of it. But you know what? Tomorrow we're going to do a major nature episode, and then we'll continue with it, how it plans out. So today, guys, as shown by the title, we're going to plan the Ornithomimus exhibit, and we're also going to be making a few enchantments. As you can see, the 199 levels need using, and they need using up to date. So that's what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to get, say, 4. Yeah, I think we'll get 4 pickaxes. We're going to get 2 swords. I don't know how this is going to plan out, guys. I really don't. We're going to get 1 shovel. And we're going to get 3 axes. So yeah, guys, there we go. Now, I don't know what we're going to do and what's going to happen in these. I'm hoping it all plans out well. So here we've got Archaeology 3 and Efficiency 4. It's alright, it's average. Unbreaking 3 and Paleontology 3, that's good. Now that leaves us 139 levels. What we're going to do is going to move on to the shovel. Silk Touch 1 and Efficiency 4. That isn't bad. That isn't bad at all. Then we'll go for the sword. Bane of Arthropods 4, not brilliant, guys. So yeah, the idea is pretty much what we're going to be doing over the course of the next few episodes. Not bad. How have we got there? Okay, so we need to get an axe done, in theory. Efficiency 4. Okay, not bad. So yeah, guys, the idea is what we're going to be doing over the course of the next few episodes is working on, if we just put all the ones we haven't actually used, if we're not going to use today, in there. So the course of the next few episodes, just before I carry on with anything, just so I can get it out, what's going to be happening is we're going to be working on a few different projects. Now we're going to be working on the Ornithomimus, we're going to be working on building the Spindominus exhibit. That's going to be good. I'm also going to start off camera building a few bridges across to different pieces of land where we're going to start, and we're going to work on having the kind of aquatic area built. So that's going to be what, Pleurodon, Mosasaurus, Ichthyosaurus, Hinodus, loads of different types of dinosaurs just like that. We're going to be working on having them in. We're also going to be working on building, Tyrannosaurus Rex exhibit. We're going to be working on, building a few smaller animals, such as what? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What else should we work on? I mean, I've kind of got a list, but I want to, work on things. So we'll have Parasaurolophus. We've already got them in. Obviously, we know what they'll change into. We can work on the Sauroposeidon for the Brachiosaurus, the Ankylosaurus exhibit for the Edmontia. There's loads of different things we can do, guys. There's loads and loads and loads of different things to do. Obviously, I've left the Ice Age exhibit as it is for a little while, which I'm upset that I've left. But you know what? It needed to be left for a little bit just so I could kind of focus on these types of builds, which I think are going to be absolutely awesome in the long term. We may go back and do the Elasmotherium exhibit at some point, who knows. But as you can see, we've got Mosasaurus, 3 Ichthyosaurus and a Hinodus. I want to obviously work on them. I want to get an exhibit for the Nautilus and for the Coelacanth. Obviously, we've got the Sarcosuchus, which I'm going to stick in the aquatic area. The Spinosaurus, which I won't. And then we've got Gallimimus. We've already got a few of them, but, Stegosaurus, already got a few of them. Ankylosaurus. We don't have any Ankylosaurus, I don't believe. Dryosaurus, we've got 6. Chicken, never going to be used. Pteranodon, we're going to start and incorporate the Pteranodon into a few different types of exhibits, which I need to do. Obviously, we've got the one here. We're going to work on the one over there. But yeah, there's lots of different things to do. Now, you guys need to let me know, what does Archaeology 3 and Paleontology 3 do? And I'm probably going to end up combining some of these together at some stage, which I think will be good. So yeah, there's lots of different things to do, guys. Lots and lots of different things to do. Now we've done the enchantments. Let's go and actually plan out and do a little bit of work, you know, on the Ornithomimus exhibit. Now, I'm still quite... I know what I want the Ornithomimus exhibit to look like, because I've done a little bit of work off camera, I've done a bit of research, but I also don't know if what I've got there in terms of room, whether I can do that or not, which is kind of frustrating for me, but I need to kind of decide whether I can make it work. I may just trial an exhibit, build the whole exhibit. If I don't like it, tear it down. The Albertosaurus is growing at a rapid rate. A ginormous rapid. There's only one in there. There's only one in there, and I see something. Don't tell me one of them's died. Not again. Why are the Albertosaurus so hell-bent on dying? Apparently something's there. But there's only one Albertosaurus, so I'm not quite sure as to what's happened. You're joking. You got stuck in that. Come on. Oh dear, guys. Looks like we're going to be also hatching another Albertosaurus. You guys also left a few names for the Albertosaurus, but quickly before we go on to name them, as you guys can see here, I dug into the mountain and moved it back an awful lot, so that's looking okay. I want to say this is enough room to put them in, but I don't really know if I want to put them in with this as kind of the back wall. I don't think I do, that's the only thing. So we may have to move this around and put in a different dinosaur. I'm not sure what though. That's the kind of the only thing I'm worried about. So it's going to be something we have to work on. At least, okay, so the male... Right, so it was the male that survived. That's all good. That's really frustrating, actually. That's really, really frustrating. So, I don't really know what to do for an Ornithomimus exhibit. So you guys, please let me know what I should do. Obviously, your opinions always matter so much to me, and they kind of do become the deciding factor in a lot of builds I make. So if you guys could let me know, that'd be awesome. Also, what we'll do is we'll move the Gallimimus back into their exhibit. But yeah, we haven't really worked on this side of the world for long. We haven't really been around it for a little while. So obviously that's something to look forward to. There we go. And what do we need to do? You know what, we'll just do that. We should have enough vitamins in there. Oh yeah, I was going to put the Carnotaurus in there, wasn't I? That's a shame. I'm annoyed I didn't do that. But at the end of the day, there was only room for two. So I had to make the most of what we had. Here we go. Close that. And then we'll make our way back round. So for today, as soon as we get these on the go. There we go. Game's been really weird today. Let's just put these back quickly. And Carnotaurus can go wherever the heck Carnotaurus just went. Up there. Nope. So yeah, that's kind of the idea that we're going to be working with now. What we need to do for the Ornithomimus exhibit is we need to do a little bit of work in terms of building an exhibit that's quite oval shaped, and by that I mean I kind of want a 360-degree view of it. So I'm kind of thinking that I want to build it further down that way and less around to where I was originally going to build it. I hate how this is starting to lag. I really don't know why. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of work on it today. Now I need your guys' opinions on quite a few things we're going to be doing over the course of the next... This is efficient. No. Okay, so it's this one. In terms of the next few exhibits we work on, I need your opinions on what we should do, because I've kind of been relatively thinking that with a lot of the exhibits that need to be done, they're starting to be mixed up a lot. We're starting to have a lot of different types of exhibits, which I'm happy about. But I want to kind of go for an exhibit that's going to be really sort of out there and different. A bit like this one. This is completely different. This Allosaurus exhibit is completely different to any other exhibit I have built. Which I really like. Personally, I really like. There's no other way to describe it. So I think what we'll do actually is we'll take out this hill here. Oh yes, I like this. And it just turns out as grass blocks as well. That's brilliant. Beautiful. It just breaks automatically. Right, I'm so glad we got this. I'm so thoroughly glad we got this, guys. But it's going to break very soon. That's the only trouble. Okay, yep, you know what? Really like using enchantments. I never thought I would, but I really like enchantments. I'm really happy now about this. This is going to save me so much time when it comes to building. I need to use my anvil though at some point. So the idea is I want to... Really, I only got a stack out of that, okay. Wait, how much dirt did I get? Oh, that's fine. Yes, the idea is I want to take out the vast majority of this. We're going to need to get unbreaking on here at some point. Just need to be careful. I'm trying to watch both sides just to make sure it doesn't break. Okay, we won't use any more than we've got there. Come on, let's collect all of you. And then yeah, the idea is what I want to do. I really should have brought the axe with me. Alright, brilliant. So guys, just to let you know, I have to do a lot of travelling on this world, just purely because when the fire corrupted, it took out a large proportion of what needed to be done, and by that I meant when the fire corrupted, a lot of the fossils went. They left the area for whatever the render distance was, and they just completely just disappeared. Just trying to be very careful now with what I'm doing. Okay, so that's how it looks. We'll raise this one up. Yeah, when it comes to it, we'll raise this one up. So, Dilophosaurus. How are we going to make this work? Just trying to think about it. So this is all going to be raised one up, isn't it? And this is going to be for the... I think we'll make this a little bit here scenery. Yeah, it's going to have to be scenery. I mean, I just don't want it to look bad. And I've kind of regretted taking it down so far, so what we'll do is we'll make that a little bit there scenery, but all the rest of this that's going to come back is going to be for the Ornithomimus exhibit. I'm going to try and make it as 360 degree as possible. I'm just trying to think how far I want it to go back and how far it actually will go back to be effective. Because I want this exhibit to be relatively flat with a bit of a lake in the middle here, because it's probably going to stretch out to about this point here, and that's when we're going to circle it round and link it up to there to some extent. I don't know how, but we'll find a way to do it, guys. We'll find a way. We always do. So there's quite a lot to do in the time period we have, and a lot of different exhibits to be built. So with a lot of different exhibits that need doing, we have in fact got a lot to do. Now I need to know, guys, what do you want to see next? What big exhibit do you want me to work on? Because you guys know I like doing exhibits off camera and then getting them done, but there's some episodes just like this one where we've got to get it done on camera. I don't know whether you guys like to see me do it like this or not. Let me know what you prefer. But in general, guys, this is kind of how it goes, and this is kind of how I portray what you guys want to see, in a sense that I do quite enjoy doing a lot of builds off camera, because for me it takes pressure off, and sometimes I don't mind just sitting here listening to music, getting on with it, because it's quite entertaining. But there are other times where it's like, I need to do this building, but I need to tell you guys about something, and I don't want to stretch that out to 2 videos. I don't want to have to do that. I want to make each video as effective as possible, and as necessary as possible. So it's kind of what I'm working with at the minute, and just trying to find that balance of what I need to do. So if you guys can let me know what you want to see next, that would be absolutely incredible. Let me know what dinosaur you guys want to see next. I know a few of you guys have been suggesting Deinonychus or Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus is definitely one I want to do. I think, you know what, we might do Ceratosaurus. We may do Ceratosaurus. It just depends whatever you guys want to see. Let's just slowly chop this tree down. There we go, beautiful. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to do. Now, I think we'll flatten out this entire piece of land to that point. We won't have it sloping up or anything, because we're just going to have a bridge that goes across. I think that'll probably be the most effective way we can do this. I'm just thinking about it all. We're going to have to fill... Yeah, it's just going to have to go from here to there, but we'll add a pathway going round here. Now, what we could do... Could we? Probably not. No, we can't do that. I was going to say we could build a pathway under there, but then it just go underneath the Allosaurus exhibit and it just wouldn't work. So that's kind of that idea scrapped. But you know, guys, there's a lot of different things that need to be done over the course of the next couple of episodes. There's going to be, you know, a lot of dinosaur creations and a lot of exhibits built over this time period. I'm going to start and really rack up exhibits quite quickly, like not rushing it, but really starting to take into consideration, because you guys have started really getting interactive with the videos, leaving me messages, watching the videos, dropping likes. It's absolutely incredible, guys, which I'm absolutely gobsmacked by, and I'm so, you know, I'm so proud to have a channel that does that. So I'm really thankful, really thankful of it, and we're just going to keep pushing, guys. We're going to keep pushing. I'm going to say, I said by the end of the month 340. I think we're about 341 at the time I'm recording this. Obviously, as I always say, guys, that could go up or down depending. But if we can hit 350 by the end of the month, that'd be awesome. So we've got about 4 days to do that. If we could do that, that'd be absolutely amazing. Tomorrow's episode is actually quite a different one to what I'd usually do, but you know what, I really like the idea that I've come up for it. And there's just so much that's going to go on. I mean, in terms of Jurassic Park Season 2, this series, there's so much that's going to go on, so much that's going to happen. I've decided I'm going to do the slabs off camera, so I'm going to build the pathway off camera a lot of the time. But obviously we've got the Ornithomimus exhibit to build, we've got the Ceratosaurus exhibit. There's so much I want to do in terms of the aquatic. By episode 50, I want to be moving on to the aquatic exhibits, so that should be awesome, where I want to do upper viewpoints and lower viewpoints. So you know what? There's an awful lot to do, an absolute ton to do in such a short space of time that I'm really happy to do, guys. But we're going to end the episode there, I believe, as there isn't really too much else left to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like on it if you do. Apologies for looking, you know, really drained. I'm just off it at the minute, but trying to get these videos done as best I can. So thank you guys very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.